Welcome to Tribe Sports Daily. We'll be having a special guest in just a few minutes. Mississinewa High School was the host of the Special Olympics events for Unified Game Day. Mississinewa's own head of exceptional student services, Lisa Graham, and an army of volunteers welcomed students from all 5 Grant County schools. For more information on this event, be sure to grab a copy of the Friday edition of the Marion Chronicle-Tribune for a great article from Lucas Robinson and photography from Jeff Moorhead, including the featured image above. The Indians lost to Alexandria last night 10-8 on the road in a close conference game. Landon Swanner was credited with the loss on the mound. After 5 innings pitched, Swanner gave up 7 hits and 7 walks while striking out 3. Cade Campbell went 3 for 4 with an RBI, a double, and 2 triples. Tyler Jacob hit 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a double. Landon Swanner batted 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. The junior varsity team fell to Tipton 13-8 at Atkinson Field. Mississinewa softball lost to Alexandria in the bottom of the 7th inning last night, 1-0 in CIC action. Sierra Vasquez pitched in the loss against the Tigers, allowing 6 hits with 1 strikeout. Lexi Cruzen was 3 for 4 at the plate, and Madison Stanley was 2 for 2 with a double. The JV Lady Indians remained undefeated by beating Alexandria 8-1 in 4 innings. Ireland Thien earned the win on the mound, pitching a no-hitter with 7 strikeouts and 3 walks. Justice Moore was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Kylie Smalley was 2 for 3, and both Katie Hosier and Casey Sands added a hit and an RBI to the win. Mississinewa girls tennis moves to 13-2 on the season after defeating Burris last night at Ball State 4-1. Tyra Stanley remains undefeated at number 3 singles with her win last night and could join only 2 players in girls tennis history with an undefeated season by completing a sweep on Saturday at Concordia. The JV Lady Indians split points with the Owls and tied 1-1. No results were reported for RJB athletics last night. This weekend there are no events for Friday, May 11th. Girls tennis will compete in the 8-team Concordia Invitational beginning at 9 a.m. on Saturday to wrap up their season. Baseball will host Homestead with the varsity game starting at 10 a.m., followed by a JV contest around noon. Lady Indians softball will hold the 2018 softball round robin on Saturday. Mississinewa takes on Adams Central at 10 a.m., followed by the Lady Jets battling Angola around noon. The last game of the day will feature Mississinewa and Angola, with the first pitch scheduled to occur around 1:15. RJB baseball travels to Logansport High School to take on Lincoln at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Cleveland will be in Boston to face the Celtics on Sunday in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. That game is available on ABC and ESPN at 3:30. On Monday, the Western Conference Finals begin in Houston as the Rockets take on Golden State at 9 p.m. on TNT. Chesson Hadley sits atop the leaders at the Players' Championship at the TPC Sawgrass in Florida. Hadley is 2 under after an opening round 66. Last year's winner, Siwoo Kim, is only 1 stroke behind. Tiger Woods is projected to miss the cut and miss the weekend action after opening on Thursday with a 72. The Washington Capitals enter the first conference finals in 20 years tonight as they take on the Tampa Bay Lightning at 8 p.m. in Game 1. The Las Vegas Knights open up their series against Winnipeg Jets on Saturday at 7 p.m. All games can be seen on NBC and the NBC Sports Network. The NASCAR Cup Series is at Kansas on a Saturday for an 8 p.m. race on Fox Sports 1. The Grand Prix of Indianapolis at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway kicks off on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. That race can be seen on ABC. Tonight, the USAC Amsoil National Sprint Cars tackle the half clay oval of Eldora Speedway for the Let's Race 2. Also tonight, the Gas City I-69 Speedway is in action for the 4th weekend in a row. Jim Mallory will make his 2018 debut this evening in the UMP Modified Division. Tomorrow evening, the Montpelier Motor Speedway will be in action for the 2nd weekend in a row, with Rusty Schlenk picking up the opener a week ago. Chris Wyndham will continue his practice runs at IMS as he gets closer to his debut at Indianapolis. He will run in the Indy Lights Freedom 100 for Bellardi and Jonathan Birds Racing with the Baldwin Brothers sponsorship. And finally, to the MLB, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Padres 2-1. The Reds beat the Dodgers 4-1. And we will be joined now by Tyra Stanley from the Mississinewa Lady Indians tennis team. Tyra, thank you for joining us today. Obviously, you've had a pretty outstanding season, 18-0. How cool would it be as a sophomore to go undefeated?
It would be really cool. I'm trying my best, and feel like I won't let a lot of people down if I keep going, and it would just be cool to set another record.
Last night you had a close match with Burris. Just kind of talk to us how that match went.
I was really nervous going into the match. I knew this girl was going to be pretty decent, and as soon as I started playing her, I just knew I had to win. I won the first set, and then I lost the second. So in the tiebreaker, I came back and just really gave it my all and really wanted to win, and I did, so that was good.
As a team, how do you feel like this season has went?
As a team, I think that we have done really well. We're really new, and we put people in different places. It was my first year playing singles, and I know Maggie's first year playing doubles, and it was just thrown together, but I know we adjusted really well, and we just worked together, and we've done a great job. You
have 3 matches coming up tomorrow at Concordia. Kind of talk to us if you know anything about any of these girls that you're going to be playing.
Concordia is pretty good, and I know that there's going to be 8 teams there. They're all pretty much ranked, or at least good enough to be ranked, and I know that we're just going to have to really fight, and as a team we're just going to have to go into the match knowing we can do this, and we're just going to have to give it our all, and hopefully we can pull out the win and get first place.
You guys were undefeated in the CIC, picking up the CIC Conference Championship. How cool is that as a sophomore to be a conference champion?
Last year we actually lost to Madison Grant, but this year we picked it up, and knowing we got that CIC win, it's just great, and we really worked hard for it, and so just knowing we got that is just awesome.
Tyra, thank you for your time today. Good luck this weekend, and good luck next week in the sectional.
Thank you.
That's it for Tribe Sports Daily, and we'll be back with a recap of this weekend's events on Monday.